The Ballad of Thomas the Rhymer, A Journey into the She Realm. Nestled just south of Melrose in the Scottish borders, the Eildon Hills rise like ancient sentinels above the undulating landscape, their peaks shrouded in myth and mystery. It was here, in the shadow of these timeless hills, that Sir Thomas of Castle Ercildoune made his home. A Scottish laird who lived from 1220 to 1298, Thomas was no ordinary man. Known as to many True Thomas or Thomas the Rhymer, he was a poet, a prophet, and an enigma. He was said to possess the uncanny gift of foresight. While his prophecy of King Alexander III's death in 1286 remains his most renowned prediction, it was his journey to the other world, a venture into a realm beyond mortal understanding, that etched his name into legend. Storyteller's Hearth Fireside Tales is pleased to bring you The Ballad of Thomas the Rhymer, a legend that has been passed down through centuries, blending history, poetry, and the magic of Scottish folklore. Thomas lived in the 13th century, at a time when Scotland was a land of clans, castles, fierce battles for independence, and cross-border raids. The borders between England and Scotland, where Thomas made his home, were a lawless place of both incredible beauty and great danger. A place that bore the brunt of the frequent clashes with the English. It is where the lines between history and myth are often blurred. The Eildon Hills, with their triple peaks, were said to be a gateway to the other world, a parallel realm of everlasting youth, beauty, health, abundance, joy, magic, and mystery. It was here, under the Eildon tree, that Thomas's life took a turn into the extraordinary. One beautiful sunny day, as Thomas lay beneath the Eildon tree, he saw a sight that would change his life forever. A lady, more beautiful than any he had ever seen, came riding toward him. Her horse was as white as snow, and its bridle rang with silver bells. True Thomas lay on Huntly bank. A she he spied we his and there he saw a lady bright, come riding down by the Eildon tree. She was the Queen of Elfhame, ruler of a mystical realm beyond the reach of most mortals. Her presence was both enchanting and unsettling, as if the very air around her shimmered with magic. She spoke to Thomas, her voice like a melody. "True Thomas, ye must come with me, for I have a gift to bestow upon thee. 7 years thou shalt serve me in the land of the She." Thomas, entranced by her immense beauty and the promise of adventure, agreed to follow her. Little did he know, this journey would take him to a world where time stood still and magic ruled. Together, they rode through lands both beautiful and strange. They crossed rivers that ran red like blood, and forests where the trees whispered secrets of the past. Oh, they rade on, and farther on, and they waded through rivers aboon the knee, and they saw neither sun nor moon, but they heard the roaring of the sea. Thomas began to feel the weight of the unknown. The Queen warned him, "Beware, true Thomas, of what ye eat or drink, for if ye taste the food of the She, ye shall never return to the world of ye." The journey was long and fraught with wonder. Thomas saw sights few mortals had ever witnessed, fields of golden flowers that sang in the wind, skies filled with stars that danced in patterns, and rivers that flowed backward, defying the laws of nature. But as they drew closer to the heart of Elfhame, Thomas felt a growing unease. The beauty of this realm was intoxicating, but it was also alien, a place where the rules of his world no longer applied. In the heart of this otherworldly She realm stood a grand castle with glowing halls and faceless figures. Thomas stood before the Queen, who held out a golden apple. "Here, take this delicious golden apple. You must be hungry by now," she said. Its scent was so intoxicating, but Thomas, remembering the Queen's warning, refused the offer. And sign, she said, true, Thomas, I'll show ye wonders three. O see ye not yon narrow road, so thick beset with thorns and briars? That is the path of righteousness, though after it but few inquires. Impressed by his resolve, the Queen granted Thomas the gift of prophecy and a tongue that could not lie. But with this gift came a burden. He would forever be bound to tell the truth, no matter the cost. As the Queen placed a glowing hand on Thomas's forehead, his eyes lit up with newfound knowledge. She also gave him a harp, its strings made of moonlight, and taught him to play songs that could soothe even the fiercest heart. But as Thomas was preparing to leave, the Queen gave him one final warning. Remember, true Thomas, the Queen emphasized, the truth is a double-edged sword. It can not only save, but can also destroy. Be sure to use your gift wisely. At that, Thomas started riding back through the surreal landscapes, his harp slung over his shoulder. As Thomas returned to the mortal world, the landscape changed, and he looked older. He had been gone for what he thought was for just a few days. But time moves differently in Elfheim. 7 human years had passed, and the world he knew was no longer the same. And now, wherever Thomas may be, he'll tell you the tale of the Elfin Queen, and how he dwelt in Sith for 7 long years and a day. Thomas soon became a legend, his prophecies foretelling many great events in Scottish history. One of his most famous predictions was the death of Alexander III, a king whose sudden demise plunged Scotland into chaos. He also prophesied the Battle of Bannockburn, where Robert the Bruce would lead Scotland to victory against the English. These prophecies were not just tales, they were woven into the fabric of Scottish history, blurring the line between myth and reality. But Thomas's gift was not without its challenges. He was bound to speak the truth, even when it was unwelcome. His words often carried weighty consequences, and he became revered, hated, ridiculed, and feared. Despite the burden of his gift, Thomas never missed an opportunity to use it to help those in need. He warned farmers of coming storms, guided lost travelers, and even saved a village from a plague by predicting its arrival and urging them to prepare. But not everyone heeded his prophecies. Some dismissed them as the ramblings of a madman, only to be proven true too late. Thomas's life became a tapestry of triumphs and tragedies, all woven together by the threads of fate. Thomas's story did not end with his death. His legend lived on, inspiring many ballads, poems, and even plays. Sir Walter Scott, the famed Scottish writer, immortalized Thomas in his works, ensuring that the tale of the rhymer would endure for generations. Today, Thomas the Rhymer remains a symbol of Scotland's rich folklore, a reminder of a time when the boundaries between the mortal world and the realm of magic were not so clear. His story invites us to wonder, what lies beyond the veil of our reality? And what truths might we uncover if we dare to cross into the unknown? Thank you for watching Storyteller's Hearth Fireside Tales production of Ballad of Thomas the Rhymer, a journey into the she realm. If you enjoyed this video and would like us to bring you more stories like this, please like, subscribe, and share. It really helps YouTube to know what videos to recommend to you and others with similar interests.